Hello, everyone. The day is here. Pac-Man World 2 Re-PAC has come out, and it's time to play it for the first time. I'm not the smoothest talker, but I'll do my best. I've watched this already, but I'll let play. He loves you not, Pinky. Whether she's Miss Pac-Man or Pac-Mom, their love is eternal. He may be good at cutting off Pac-Man from the side in mazes, but he's not the most aware himself, is he? It's a shame they couldn't keep her eyelashes for that expression. Probably my biggest issue with the remake. But that's nowhere near awful.
Last I'm free from that infernal tree. Now then, you four, bring that accursed golden fruit and follow me. Don't keep me waiting. Once I'm through with them, the rabble of Pac-Land will know the meaning of true terror.
I don't know if I like his new voice, but his design went through the opposite of what his voice did, and that's not bad.
Pac-Man World 2, Re-PAC.
Wow, he actually said it on the menu, huh? Alright, so now I'm gonna explain. I'm going to go through this game for my first time and share all my first impressions and observations. As for whether or not I'll do high score runs for this game like I did for Re-PAC 1, that depends on whether or not I think there is high score potential. Beyond, them no longer requiring you to collect all pack dots to 100% a level, I guess that's something, if anything. But yeah, it's too early to call whether or not I'm gonna do that. I will at least record my first impressions of the game. We'll see what goes from there. I've been spoiled a tiny bit on stuff from things people have posted on YouTube yesterday. However the heck they got access to this game a day early. I'm not jealous or anything, because I wouldn't have really been able to stream this until the weekend, and I even took half a day off of work for it. But I'm not too thrilled that people, put it all in the title and the thumbnail. For those who, streamed this game and did a general title in the game's box art, they're perfectly fine for them doing stuff with the game earlier. That's not an issue at all. Before I begin, I have one more ado. I would like to thank the composer of the original Pac-Man World 2, David Logan. He was not involved in recomposing the music for this remake. He's heard some things and is not too thrilled with how they may have simplified the percussion in some of the songs, if anything. So yeah, I'm gonna also potentially scrutinize, so, or at least, you know, analyze the remade music as well. Maybe I'll do that in its own video, in fact. I'm gonna give the new soundtrack a chance, don't worry about it. I will. I will appreciate everything good about this game as much as I can. And I believe that's it. Let's begin. Oh boy. Terms, huh? I wonder if this says anything about the music. Game update. Yep. Re-PAC 1 had some of its music redone, or redone. The new Gimme Space and Far Out level music is actually really great. Probably my favorite remake of the music in the first Re-PAC. So if anything is not to our liking in this, they might update that too. Of course I'm gonna accept, but you know. In-game currency. I'd be surprised to see that for this game, but just playing everything. No worry, I do not want to make money off of YouTube right now, if ever. Purposes not design. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'd be shocked. I'm not exactly the most disorderly person out there. Other than my autism, but that's not the kind of deliberate chaos that people can, you know, have where they want to break rules. Nope, I will not cheat at the time trial if there's even a way to do such a thing. That's the only thing that could apply to that I could imagine. Yeah, you know what, I will put a timestamp for after I accepted this. I'm just gonna make sure I'm thorough. Arbitration, of course. Granted, I don't expect you to let me down, Namco, so... Unlike another company out there, a big company. Let's just say I've only gotten this on one platform so far, unlike Re-PAC 1, and that might be what happens in the end. That might be all that I get it for. Of course, if you got this on another platform, I have nothing against you. Just for that. Education for certain places. Anti-tamper or anti-cheat as long as it doesn't damage the game. Not in beta. I accept. Privacy policy. Do I even need to read through all this? This is more about them making promises to me. I am not afraid of whatever Namco wants to do with my info. I'd be surprised if they led to me, I don't know, my misfortune. Yep, you made a whole UI just for this, I appreciate it. I will use the skin, but not during my first run through everything. If I go through things again, like time trials, I will switch to this. Yep. Immune to... Wow.
Waka 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 waka.
That almost sounded like me. Was that him? Wow.
Boy, am I tired. Could have sworn I felt eyes on the back of my neck all last night. Oh. Huh? What happened to the village?
PAC-MAN, it's a disaster. A massive crisis has fallen upon Pac-Land.
Professor, what in the world happened to everything?
Those mischievous ghosts were up to no good again. They stole fruit from the golden tree and unwittingly awakened an ancient demon that had been
Demon,
sealed
huh?
beneath the tree many moons ago.
They did
Moons
what?
again,
They're
huh?
always going around stirring up trouble. Those delinquents.
According to this historical volume of Pac Village, our ancestors once waged a fierce battle against this diabolical ghost. To deal with the threat, the great Pac Wizard devised a most magical potion and transformed 5 ordinary pieces of fruit into the legendary golden fruits. Armed with the magical fruit and possessing a dauntless spirit to match, a Pac Knight rose to the challenge and thus did battle with Spooky, the great evil ghost. And ultimately, the Pac Knight brought low the villain Spooky. The vile ghost was then sealed in the golden fruit tree, restoring peace to Pac-Land. But now that the fruit has been stolen, as a result of their prank, Spooky has been unleashed to wreak havoc on Pac-Land once more. Pac-Man, you're our only hope. You must retrieve the golden fruit. If Spooky isn't defeated, it's only a matter of time before Pac-Land is relegated to ruin.
Got it. I swear to defeat Spooky and restore peace to Pac-Land no matter what. It's my duty and I'm proud to see it through. Oh. Excuse me. Can't go adventuring hungry. How about a quick snack?
Rebel isn't square anymore. It's triangle. Interesting decision. Oh my, that's a lot of fruit in one area. I think that's more than it's usually been for. I think it's more than anything was in. Oh my. I'm wondering if this means the levels might be bigger overall, which was kind of implied. Controlled. Float into our. Oh. I want this to be square, please. Triangle for the flip kick. Do I want that? So, oh, flutter, there it is. Flutter is R1. I'm gonna make it triangle like it was in Re-PAC 1. I mean, I've refined my gameplay in that to get 1,000,000 points in one run through everything. So, for all I know, it might be ingrained into my brain at this point. They gave the flip kick its own button. Well, given I can use it without jumping, that makes sense. Yes, please. Hold up. That doesn't work, does it? Oh. That's odd. Maybe that's not a... This is a bit tricky, isn't it? Why don't I put you on L2? Nothing else is on L2. Okay, that's much better.
Welcome.
Do they react if I put on someone? Okay, so... we can still spam butt bounce like the original. I think. Kind of. Oh, that's a timing matter, huh?
I see.
Okay, I'm gonna stop trolling her.
Here is Pac Village, heart of Pac-Land. Oh, what remains of it.
PAC-MAN surely
Everything was
needs to learn
peaceful
this.
until just yesterday. It pains my heart.
Where'd all these weird tree roots come from?
The roots of the wormwood tree that have
I
stretched
know it's
here
for
from
the
far
player.
reaches
It's
of
fine.
Ghost
Nothing wrong with that.
Island. Losing its fruit sapped the golden fruit tree of its strength, leaving it vulnerable. And the wormwood tree pounced, spreading its vile roots into Pac Village.
But
As you
those
can
come from
see, the
wormwood.
roots have overtaken our homes. and even
Wormwood
the
is
village gate.
relevant.
Oh boy, I
In
guess
more than
things are
just one
looking
level.
grim.
Sorry.
Speaking of homes, where did all the villagers go?
Rest easy, my boy. We were able to evacuate everyone safely. Only by retrieving the golden fruit can peace be restored to our precious Pac Village. At present, this entrance is the only way in or out. Go forth, Pac-Man! Retrieve the golden fruit and save our Pac Village!
All right, I'm on it. Wish me luck. And tell everyone to hang in there.
Wow. So he does have some lines that sound just like the way he spoke in 3. And in other cases where he sounds a bit gentler, which is fine. I guess I can understand that. Wow. So then... Yep, they are mandating we do Meadows first, which I expected. But I have a suspicion that, if anything, the Forest, Volcano, and Snowy Mountain will be able to be done in any order, with the Ocean and Ghost Island being done sequentially after everything else. That's what I'm suspecting here. Will it be correct or not? I know some people know that already. I don't, and I don't want to yet. Ah. I'm sure the villagers will be perfectly fine with me making statues of Pac-Man wearing hats based on the very people who started this conflict. No issue at all. Why would they? Oh. It almost sounds like this would be more reasonable if it were all the fruit in the game, but at the same time, no, that would be too few. I don't know what to think.
Why, yes.
I wonder why they changed her name. It makes sense because there was a ghost who had the name Sue. Given I saw promotional art of her, though, with the name Sue, I wonder if the name change happened last minute. So this is the arcade. The Sonic Croc World DLC thing for this revealed everything in here when it showed the track for this that it will have, which the track goes into the arcade, a giant version of it. It showed everything, no question mark, tarp, whatever thingy. As I suspected. Yep. So there's at least 4 other clips. It's gonna be more than that. Interesting. 2 for Paradise Meadow, so Bare Basics won't have one then. Which it didn't before, that's valid. "75 songs. Well, that's way more than 24. Okay, let's say way more than 30. I think the original game maybe had 30. They actually made it in anyway. I'd be surprised if it was over 30, if anything. Wow. What the? Okay. 250. That the world will see. No. Yes, that was a reference to something. Okay. Every butt bounce? So they kind of... Are you really gonna let me spam this? Hold up. Okay, the second one did not bounce me even higher. Of course he'd have a line for that.
Yummy!
Having to rev roll on the roof to get up high? What is this, 2002? Nope, not anymore.
Yummy!
Not that I'm against such a challenge, make no mistake. None. I don't even have a score here, do I? Okay, getting that might be tough. I don't think I can aim these.
Tasty!
That's how you do it.
Yummy! Yummy!
They're really getting ready for possibly remaking 3 and how that hit a fruit, aren't they? You never know. They could go the Katamari route and make something much different instead of remaking a 3rd game. Granted, Katamari remastered them, not remade them, but you get the point, right? I just hope they, if anything, salvage Orson and maybe Irwin from 3. The secondary protagonist, and the villain. Or, well, one secondary protagonist anyway. I love it. But that's not what I need to... No, it might be what I need to do here. Oh, like in the original 2, I cannot keep the momentum of a red roll when jumping. What about that? Ha! So that's how you do it. If the game gives you points for pack dots in regular levels, I will not be very inclined to throw any, but it might make me. You never know. Oh, good. Even Katamari games had this kind of technology, or at least the second one did.
Yummy!
I'm curious about the options, actually. Hold up. So they do not let you choose the old music. I figured that was possible. Even if they did, I would still give every new version a chance. Maybe I shouldn't be caring about voices in a game like this, but I'm gonna give them a bit of priority. Ooh. How high do they let me go? Here, cool. No splash? Still not as immersion breaking as Elden Ring not having a drowning animation for when you fall in the ocean. It looks so realistic. And then that happened during my gameplay. To think that was only 3 years ago. Maybe 3.5.
Tasty!
Yes, yes. I see.
Oh my, the pop-in. Eh. I'm now curious how Treewood Forest is gonna work. The way they had things render in at a distance was really interesting. Or maybe it wasn't, and it was really interesting to me as a child. Or when I was a child. I still cannot gauge whether this is the total number of fruit in the game. But isn't that a bit ridiculous? To be that you?
Yummy!
Of course, that wasn't gonna work. Those are lights, I think. Yeah. You got me good with those.
Yummy! Tasty!
How long has my recording been going on? Oh my, already halfway to the limit? Really? This might have to be its own video before I even begin Bare Basics. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a lot of recording from this game, aren't I? Even if I don't end up. If I don't end up doing high score runs. It's hard to say. Since mazes are not done in levels anymore, they do not contribute to the score in levels, I'm guessing. I mean, I could see them having you get your high score for that maze in the level if you eat the Galaxian again, if they let you do that. As an if.
Yummy!
But like, I don't know. With that out of the way, there's less score potential. Unless they have something to make up for that. But that doesn't matter too much, because 100%ing this game, I'm sure will still take more than 100%ing 1, even with the changes in this remake. Like, how could there be more fruit here, though, unless more appears after I get rid of those roots? Maybe. No ghosts hanging out here anymore, which is valid. I don't know how good of a judge I can be on how the difficulty of this compared to the original, because I played Revision 0, which was before they made updates to the original game, which was only doable on new discs that came out to stores, so yeah, might as well bring that up now. The game does not have anything to tell me by trying to run into that. Or if I try to run into that. I have to hope, I guess, that the fruit counters are for the village here and not for the whole game. I'll be rather concerned otherwise. I haven't exactly memorized how much of everything is in everything, mind you, but still. So this does count as Paradise Meadow. Okay, you say all of that is for PAC Village. And that it's unknown. What is the last category? The fact you cared to make a whole second row just for that? Interesting. They have clouds over everything too. Alright. Well, guys, I think I am gonna, well... Oh. Neat. I think I am just gonna stop the video here, then. Make sure everything recorded properly. Well, I'm not gonna listen to the whole thing, but make sure things recorded properly, and then start recording Bare Basic. Thank you for watching and putting up so far with my rather slow beginning. And hopefully, I will see you again. Have a good one.